Oh, hi there. I want to do a bit of a little educational video because it was brought up to the attention of some of us by a full license holder. Now this here is an adapter to go on, conventionally, to go on to a magnetic mount or a base with a 239, because this part of the plug is called a 259. So it would be like screwing your 259 plug onto the back of your radio. It's the same fitting. Now you get a mag mount or a base mount of any description with a 239. So let's imagine the 239 is here. You get your adapter, you screw it on like that. It's screwed on. Now, you want to now use an 11 meter aerial. Let's say a Springer, for example, with a 3/8 thread, which most CB aerials come with a 3/8 thread stud on them. There's the hole for it. Now, bearing in mind, you've screwed this onto your base, which obviously that's your center pin there, which we will call the hot side. Yeah, this thread part will connect to your screw onto your base, which has your braided part of your coax connected to the earth side, which you're going to be screwing onto. So your center pin there, as the same as a PL259, runs to the hot side. Now you may think, well, how's that going to work? Well, I'll tell you. Down there, if I can get a good enough light on it, hang on, let me find a good light. Let's see that screw? Hang on. And that piece of copper. Now that copper strip down there, yeah, with a screw, is the other end of that gold pin in the middle, which is the hot side. So that in effect is going to transfer your signal from your base through that pin to the hot side where your 3/8 thread will screw. Get me? Okay. So let's think about this. So this is your earth side screwing onto your base. The middle pin, as said, goes up to this. Now how does that work? They're mixing. No. This black collar separates this earth side that you're screwing onto your mag mount from the hot side, because the hot side's got that screw in with the copper strip. You can just about see it in there. So that screw and this part of the adapter is connected to that gold pin. So that's your hot side, because that's going to meet the hot side of the coax on your 239 plug, yeah? Now, if you wanted to change your aerial around, let's say, oh well, I want to have a 3/8 thread base and go up. I want to convert from the base, let's say you screwed out on there, and I want to convert it up here because I've got a 3/8 thread base. Convert it to use amateur radio, which needs the braid and the hot side pin. Remember? How can I do that? Oh, it'll work. No, it won't. All you've got coming out here is the hot side. You need your earth, if there was such a thing, adapter of similar construction. You still need your earth to reach this part of the adapter, because most amateur radio aerials have a coil which normally has a capacitance, especially if it's a dual band aerial. So it cannot be done. You can only use these to use for a Springer or a modulator 11 meter antenna. it would not incorporate the earth, because on a CB aerial, you use the earth and the bodywork of the car, or the metal that you've got the magnet or the base mount attached to. On an amateur radio, you normally need earth and center. It works differently. So, we don't know everything till you look at the facts.